Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just woke up a little bit ago. Getting in the morning cup of joe. And also, some stokes. I'm going to make a little rant video. Everyone does, so why not partake, right? It's not like anybody will actually see this anyways. There are, right now, ever since this selection season, it's not an election, don't fucking kid yourself. Ever since this selection season, there have been many people who are highly emotional, amped up, right? Whether it be positive or negative. Both sides of the spectrum, people are in the extremities right now. There is no middle ground anymore. For example, right now you can't say anything about Trump to a Trump supporter. Nothing. Not without them wigging out on you and flipping out. And personally, I think a couple of them would have already killed people for saying something against that man. And then the other side that thinks that the whole world is going to end and, the country's going to shit. Just extremes. Extremes. There's no middle ground whatsoever, right? But I think, this is my personal opinion, I personally think that they're fucking with us. They are purposefully causing people to be over emotional and hyper reactive to certain situations. I don't know why. I don't know why you would want to do that to somebody. The only thing I could think of is that when the ball drops, all these hyper emotional people, their reactions to a falling system will be catastrophic. I mean catastrophic. Imagine somebody that can't control their emotions and their kids are hungry or thirsty. Daddy, I want some food. Daddy, I'm thirsty. Man can only hear that too many times before he starts doing what the fuck he needs to do to eat, right? It's like Tupac explained one time. If I'm coming to you and I see you got a whole plate of food, whole table, extra, and everything, and I come to you and I ask you nicely, hey, let me get some food, please. I'll work for it. And you say no. I'm like, damn, all right. Next day, come back, got plenty of food. Please, let me get some food. I'm really hungry, please. Still say no. Alright, well, fuck it. Now I'm gonna run up in your shit and I'm gonna take my fucking food, because if not, I'm gonna die. You keep saying no. That's an escalation thing, right? No middle ground. Nobody wants to work with anybody. The shit that we got coming, guys. I'm not saying the world's gonna end. Our world will be fine. Fine. The planet will be fine. What will change, though, is our lifestyles and the way that we live, possibly even the way that we see the world. It is obvious and apparent to me that unless the government caused a problem, they can't fix it. Let's go all the way back to Hurricane Katrina. Let's go all the way to recently Hurricane Helene, the wildfires out west, the border problem down south where I'm at. I live on the border. I see this shit with my own fucking eyes. And all these retards out here sitting there saying it ain't an invasion. It's not an invasion. They're not invading. Let me tell you something. As a grown man, you do not leave your country of origin, your family, your friends, and everything behind to go to another country. Far away. I'm seeing Haitians, Middle Eastern people out the wazoo. right? And then comes out a video of a dude from Azerbaijan talking about, I'm bigger than all of this. I'm bigger than all of this. Y'all gonna find out who I am. Y'all gonna find out who I am. What the fuck? And then we find out who he is, and actually he's an arms manufacturer for a terrorist state in Azerbaijan? Come on, guys. There's no way you're this fucking stupid. There is evidence of these people crossing, and they do not have good intentions. Why do you think it is that every time a fucking camera comes up to them, they put their face down and hide like this, right? They go like this. Why? Why? I don't hide my face in front of a camera. You know what I mean? If I'm walking around fucking Walmart, somebody, you don't hide and shit. What the fuck is that? You know, what are you doing here? We already know, those of us who know, it is an invasion force. Me personally, I believe that our country is a captured operation. It has been taken by special interest groups and has been stripped of its wealth. The whole continent, not just the United States. I live here close to Mexico. Do you realize how much fucking gold was taken out of this country? The artifacts, Native American artifacts that have history destroyed. Check this out. This one really blew my mind. They have the headdress of Quetzal Moctezuma in Germany. Why do you have the headdress of the last ruler of the Aztecs in Germany? Why do you not give it back to Mexico? They've made demands. They won't give it up. Why? There's something fucking going on here, guys. And you need to open your eyes. Every single one of y'all that sees this message, you need to open your eyes and realize they're fucking with you. They are messing with you. They are playing with all of you. All of you. They are emotionally hyping you up and pitting y'all against each other for whatever reason. Racial fighting, class fighting, whatever it is. As long as there's a division that could be created amongst a population, it will be exploited. For sure. Because the best thing to do whenever you're bringing down a system that you've been stealing from for the past, since our inception, basically. I mean, they even said it. Albert Weishaupt started the Bavarian Illuminati in 1775 with the specific intent to destroy the United States of America, because they chose to fight against the world empire at the time, Britain, with all those fucked up families and shit, those incest inbred families that want to run the world and run our lives. This is what I mean. Gotta open your eyes and realize the game that's being played. They are splitting everyone and dividing everyone along lines that shouldn't be split or divisive. These are personal beliefs that people have that they're fighting over. My suggestion to everybody, you need to control your fucking emotions. Because if not, someone else is going to do it for you. Bet you money on that. You may not think it, but let me ask, how are you reacting to the things that you hear and you see, right? They have control over what you hear and you see, the ads that you see, the shit you hear on the radio, the shit you hear on the news. We don't have a choice, actually. And each person is trying to pull more people to their side, right? Like a little game of tug and war and shit, trying to get the most amount of people to their side. We gotta wake up and we gotta realize the game that's being played and the wool that's being pulled over our eyes as citizens, not just of this country, right? But we are human beings. We are free. We have, I don't like the term rights. This is not a right. Right implies that it's been given. It is inherently in us to be free. But with that freedom comes the responsibility of being able to think intelligently and not be guided and directed by base emotions, right? Obviously, you can't stop feeling your emotions, but you can control your reaction to them. You can do that. There ain't nobody that can convince me otherwise, right? So I was a thief. I was a thief. Anything I wanted, I'd take it. It's mine. Fuck you talking about? If I ain't, I'll run a lick on your house and shit, you know? Now, I hate thieves. I hate thieves. I believe in the extreme that you should break their fucking hands just because I know how they think. I was that. Things change, you know, especially when you get your own shit stolen from you, and it's everything. Literally everything. You leave work and then you come back, you leave your house to go to work, and then when you come back home, all you got left is a bed. That's it. That's what happened to me. Came back home and all my shit was gone. Clothes, TV, food, all of it gone. My birth certificate, my IDs, everything fucking gone. And that's when I realized, oh shit, you know, it's time to cut the shit. Start being a fucking man and not a little child who's emotional because they hear something that they don't want to hear, right? Letting words affect their emotions. We need to pull our heads out of our ass and realize the game that's being played against us, and realize that we are being pitted against each other. It's not good, all this divisiveness. One side, mainly the Republicans, they're happy as shit, not even realizing something's off. Something's off. This was way too easy. This was way too easy. You're going to tell me all these years, it's been a battle, and then now it's just, oh yeah, here you go, transition of power, there you go. No, nothing. Don't worry about it. All that shit, don't worry about it. Don't even think about it, right? Pull your fucking head out of your ass and realize what's going on, people. We don't have time for this. Because apart from the enemies that we have here inside the nation, we got other ones around the world. These people around the world, they, believe you me, they're a lot worse than the ones we got here. Because the ones we got here, they'll at least try to make things keep going so they can steal as much as they can. The other ones, they don't care. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about nobody in this fucking place. They hate us. In all my travels around all these countries in the world, do you know what people think of Americans? Do you realize what people think of Americans? Probably not. I'll go ahead and tell you that we are dumb. Dumb. I mean, stupid. Not a lick of fucking sense. This is what others think about us. We're dumb. We're stupid. We are naive. Conceited. They say these things because it's like you don't even see what your government's doing to you. How could you think that it's not doing that to you, but it's doing that to all these other countries around the world? You don't tell me they interfere with other elections around the world, but you don't think they're doing it to their own? And, you know, come on, people. Come on, people. It's so simple. It's so simple. You know, like I said, you just got to put your emotions away and stop wanting things to be true. It doesn't matter what you want. I'm gonna tell anybody, for those of you who don't know and can't see it with your own eyes. Sorry, I almost got choked up on my spit. Can't see it with your own eyes. We do not live in a place that is just or fair or why do you think it is that the hardest working people are at the bottom and the ones who steal the most and lie the most are on top? Think about that for a minute. Really sit back and think about it. Don't be emotional. I'm gonna keep saying this because it needs to be repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated because motherfuckers don't seem to get the fucking thing until it's either beat into their head about fucking force or they have no choice but to listen. Because if they don't, their fucking shit's ended, done, life over, game over. Like I said, we just need to pull our head out of our ass and realize the game that's being played against us. Stop fighting each other and fight the real problem. Because if not, they're going to build up 15-minute cities and they're going to shove everyone inside of that. And anyone who rejects, bam, done. On to the next. They'll use their jackboot thugs to end whatever kind of qualms you have. This fucking... Like I said, we need to pull a head out of our ass and realize what the fuck is going on. Start building communities before this shit falls down. I'm gonna sign off here. I gotta get ready to go to work. Y'all have a blessed day. Try to be kind to each other. Control your shit. Don't let these fucking retards out here dictate your emotions and what you should feel. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off and get ready to go to work. Y'all have a good day. Be nice to each other.